round number 1. And now, who's gonna be playing against the human next? Shishi or WFZ? Here we can see Shishi. Wait for the light to come on. Oh man, it's so dramatic. WFZ,
pretty good
a man who keeps to himself a lot. The one who we will see next. And they call him the German, by the way. He has a girlfriend living in Germany, studying there. And they have a child together, actually. He was legendary against Night Elf in 2014 when he was the best Undead in the world. That title has been claimed by somebody else now. But lately against Night Elf, he's still very strong, but he's not as unbeatable anymore. I would say he's still the favorite, though. They're taking their sweet time with this, aren't they? And here we see the map vetoes. Turtle Rock, easy veto for Night Elf, of course. Amazonia for the Undead. So he leaves in Terranus. And oh, bad luck for WFZ. The first map, the random one, is actually Terranus.
Yeah.
That is very unfortunate.
Probably Warden play. What do you think?
No, Warden's totally out of the meta. What are you talking about? You're
even on Tyrannus, I like play Warden.
You're supposed to be the expert here.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just kidding, man.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm just kidding. I haven't seen a Warden in forever. All right, here we have the two players facing off against each other. We can see the win rate. Didn't expect this. Actually, even in favor of Shishi. And wow, when you can compare their head-to-head, he has been winning almost all the time. 80% versus 20%. I did not know about this.
Might just be 5 maps, though. I don't know.
Might just be 5 maps. Sample size might not be too big.
Not representative.
But still, didn't expect that. All right, and now we hop into the game.
Just standard intro to 4 crypt for GCS. Nothing fancy yet.
So, well,
Warden?
no, man. You want to bet? Make a bet?
Not really confident now that you mentioned it.
I give you 3-1 odds.
3-1. Yeah. Okay, let's bet.
All right. What we're gonna bet on?
Beer?
All right, beer. I mean, otherwise I certainly wouldn't get any more beer. If this is a one, I'm gonna lose it. What's a one? What do you think, Ruben?
I think Demon is better.
Demon Hunter is better, Rudan says. I can't believe it. And you were actually on point, man. Thank goodness we got a elf specialist here. It's actually a warden.
Yeah.
This is so rare nowadays. Like nobody plays this unless they think they have no chance. Does he think he has no chance?
Why would you say unless you think you have no chance? I mean, Warden is still super strong on turn instant. No?
Yeah, I guess, but she's... If you can't pull off the base harass, like lame style, she's just bad in fights until she reaches level 6.
Base layout looks like base against Orc, you know. I don't know if he's going to try to close it, but... okay, second entry to 4 for creeping the gold mine.
Wow!
Very confident, right?
Something we see a lot against human, but against undead. Is he just gonna tier 1 expand? No, right? He's delaying his tech so much with this.
Delaying and hoping that level 3 will be, you know, the...
Did the ghoul scout the hero, by the way?
Not even... Yeah, I think she did. Or he did. Not sure if it's...
If he did, then he's most likely gonna be aggressive on level 2 with a DK.
Yeah.
Creeping himself here, finding the ring, and of course the Undead is gonna be far ahead in tech. He has the resources for it, almost gonna be a 24 supply tech, whereas the Night Elf on the other side, it's gonna take a little longer here, having to invest that extra lumber and an extra wisp into the second Ancient of War, which you see over here. But
yeah, but it's so worth it if you're getting a good item and...
yeah. Speaking of good items, so far not the case, only the ring and the cloak for the Warden. And I don't think he scouted it. WFZ. Otherwise, he would, I think, would be much more aggressive.
Super good for GCS that he didn't scout it.
Yeah.
Okay, taking to tier 2 already. So great. That's such a greedy start for GCS, but as Night Elf, if you're greedy and you're not punished, it's so good.
And he's still having the fast attack. What was WFZ do? He's getting double narrow tower in his base. What?
So he definitely scouted it. XP
But
tome,
why,
by the way.
two? Okay, experience tome and the item. Skirt bone chimes, not good for the warden.
Yeah.
And also for the bears, I think it's a little bit overrated against undead.
Yeah. I'll probably sell it right away and get boots, stuff, and probably a circlet.
Alright, here we go. Ghouls coming in, but the warden's already level 3.
It's gonna be so good for jerseys here.
And regardless what he's skilled here, both are gonna be very, very nice. Shadow Strike or Fan of Knives.
To be honest, he can even put down expansion. What's jerseys gonna do about it? What do you think?
Crazy. Yeah, he is doing it. Dude, your calls are on point. Not bad, not bad. The DK is creeping up, but you don't want to be trading experience with the warden. You want to keep her down, even if it keeps you down, so...
What do you think he trained? Double Shadow Scry? And, okay.
Fan of Knives. He can also go base harass with this, and like why? Okay, he cancelled one of the narrow towers.
Maybe misclick or
yeah, maybe he gets us around here. It's gonna force the blink skill, which maybe he didn't want to do. Oh, nice save on the ghoul.
Maybe don't.
Does he really want to use the TP? That sounds like a bad idea. And he uses the TP.
Okay.
Interesting. Gets one ghoul for it.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I guess he wants to have Shadow Strike, but
forces are under attack.
I don't feel safe when I don't have blink if I play warden. I mean, the point is, you know, to go and harass into the acolytes. So blink is definitely good.
Can't believe it's actually warden, and you actually call it. Crazy.
So that's 3 beers, right?
That's 3 beers, yeah. You gotta finish them all in 10 minutes, though. Otherwise, not a man.
Well, if it's Chinese beers, yeah, no problem.
That's true. Chinese beers is like what, 4%, 3.5%.
It's like water.
The warden's gonna be level 4 already, and then of course it does make a difference that he didn't go for blink but Shadow Strike instead.
But really good timing for WFZ is gonna cancel the expansion. Nothing.
Is that enough damage? 5 ghouls?
Yeah,
probably.
he cannot come back, so...
Yeah. That was a big mistake. There should have been a Scout Wisp over here at the bridge. That was a massive mistake by
That's really too bad, because
he wasn't in a winning position.
He was ahead by so much.
That's just lazy. Like,
that's something Appy is really good at doing, you know, cancelling the elf expansion at the exact perfect timing.
Yeah. But this could have been prevented, like, just have a Wisp in position, get a staff on the warden.
Yeah.
Easy.
Now we need staff and boots, so you can, you know, snipe ghouls or acolytes.
Right, so this game was just turned around. It's not like the Undead is in the lead, but it doesn't look like the Elf is necessarily winning so hard. He is, however, getting closer to level 5, of course, creeping on level 4 has a heavy experience punish, meaning that you get a lot less than you would on level 1. Did you know that? The creeps you kill, you get less experience from the higher level you are. So, for example, Renegade Wizard on level 1 gives you 92 experience, and on level 4 it's, I don't know what it is, 60 maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't know that for so long. I think I figured it out, or someone told me maybe a year ago. So I was watching for Warcraft for like 8 years.
Yeah, me too. I still learn some stuff. Sometimes I'm ashamed. Like maybe 6 months ago, I learned that when you're on upkeep, you don't earn as much gold when you sell an item. I didn't know that. I just didn't pay attention. I was just selling it. You know, it's not like it gives you 1,000 gold, so you don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Alright, the warden taking camp from the opponent here, and she's getting dangerously close to 5, and this
just
is of course
casually going to level 5 by creeping.
Without any Agents of War, basically, after level 3.
He's gonna lose all his units.
Yeah. But he has a warden, you know, no problem. Is he gonna TP out of this to save those units, or does he not care?
No.
Heal scroll. They're still gonna die though. So that looks like a bit of a waste. How much mana does she have? Oh, quite a bit of mana, so he may be able to drive the undead back. DK though is close to his base, so he can buy healing potions. Now come all the ghouls.
Won't be able to kill.
And well, still loses almost all of his army.
No blink, remember?
He does have a staff though.
Yeah.
This was such a good start for Shishi, and he seems to be throwing it all away.
Yeah, right now I would say WFZ is ahead. That's too bad because he had such a good start.
The Lich is really weak though. That's so. Hero-wise, the Night Elf is still far ahead. Probably gonna be a Dark Ranger third for the
Yeah, but he
Undead
has
as well.
nothing. He has 2 Dryads and 1 Archer.
Player's forces are under attack.
Dude, he has a Warden, man.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
After he creeps the Merchant, he's almost level 5.
So this item is going to be really important for WFZ. Invul or Big Healing would be really good. Or Big Mana as well.
And it is big and
Invul, pretty good.
I'm pretty sure that the Knight is gonna skill Fan of Knives though, not Shadow Strike on level 5.
Yeah, but
I guess he can still choose.
I mean, this Warden man so slow and no boots, nothing. It's like he's just running around waiting for some units.
He's trying to go for the Expo again, so he was thinking about harassing the Acolytes, buying time and getting the Expo up, but that's a very predictable play, so most likely will be getting scouted. And here we go, Warden moving in. It's daytime, by the way, so she can't be as annoying, like just standing there in Shadow Meld and forcing the Acolytes to not mine. But he's gonna be attacked in the main, and this is Frenzy Ghouls, right? Yeah, they have Frenzy, this is a lot of damage.
Right call from WFZ. Just ignoring and pushing the main.
Yeah. And the Warden might get back, but there's 2 Dryads in here that are not gonna be back in the base. And there's the Dark Ranger third, by the way. Very good hero against the Warden, timely silence and all. Even though it can be dispelled, of course. And yeah, this army is laughably bad for Shishi. This game seemed to be his for the taking, but if this Warden is not level 5, she's just not a very good fighter in the late game stage.
Yeah. The expand is probably gonna go up, but
Now you can cancel it easy, dude. These are Frenzy Ghouls.
yeah,
They munch this thing.
Imbalance.
What's more imbalanced? Frenzy Ghouls, Frostrums, or Orb?
Undead Orb, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, for Storm.
Alright, Coil Nova on the bear, no staff to save him. And
What? I don't understand. It was perfect, and then no staff, no orb, no boots.
this
Yeah, but it seemed like he had this strategy all planned in his head, and once he saw it was falling apart, then he doesn't know what to do.
maybe he can hope for forced TP. I think he should go for Shadow Strike when he hits level 5, force the TP out.
Yeah.
He gets the... Oh no, he doesn't get the experience from the Fiend. He denies it nicely, keeps him from level 5. Invul force, 7 seconds. He needs one more kill. But sometimes that one kill can be pretty hard to
Sometimes
get.
with Warden you just don't get it.
But that one ghoul looks like to be in trouble. The Warden in trouble herself, getting healed up. Didn't drink from the Moon Juice, but seems like the mana isn't there for the Undead. Actually, Coil is there, Nova is not. Is the one gonna be falling? No. And she still can't find that kill. Just focus the ghoul, man.
Just one ghoul.
No, he eats the ghoul. Coil Nova! It didn't get to 5.
For GCS. That's really, really unfortunate. It was such a good start from him.
Yeah. But so you see why you don't play Warden anymore?
Yeah, you can, but maybe you should defend your
I'm just
expansion.
kidding. He just threw this game away, man.
I know, it was such a good start.
It wasn't necessarily over. Like a Frenzy Ghoul timing can still be good against the Warden. But man, oh man, did he try hard to throw this. He's still saying in this, but this game is over, man. Lich level 3 now. He was level 1 just a second ago. GG! We go to Echo next. Alright, Echo. Good Warden map for against human. Against Undead though, I think it's horrible. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Because the Ancient of War if the creep can be harassed so hard with 3 ghouls early.
Just standard Demontor is good enough on EI.
And you have to exit this one. Yeah.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. Such a good start, but then that timing. You have, when you put down your expansion as Night Elf, you really have to scout for when the Undead is coming.
Yeah, there was no excuse to not be scouting. That was just so silly. You need to close this game. Yeah. Okay.
Invite again, or?
Okay. And you need to get ready.
We are ready.
And we need to get ready. Alrighty.
So DH and Merc Camp first?
Wait a minute.
Or is it too greedy?
Is this still the case, like with the color reservation stuff? You know what I mean? Maybe we got the wrong color. No.
Do you have blue?
You have to swap into there.
In here?
Go unready, cancel here, and then you go into the observer. Yeah, and then you change to other color.
I
Like
pick
gray or pink. Alright.
and then I come back here.
Yeah, and then ready again.
Okay.
Yes, now everything
Oh
is
yeah, that's color regulation.
Yeah. The observers still reserve a color. That's one of the few annoying bugs of NetEase. Sounds like we're doing commercials here. NetEase is so amazing. You should try out NetEase. It's a really cool platform, though.
Yeah, I agree.
How
It's
much
really
do you
good.
play on NetEase?
Quite a bit when I arrive in Chongqing, but recently no games.
Why not? Busy with all the girls?
No, busy with the work and I don't have a stable connection.
Really?
Not yet. I just arrived 3 weeks ago and
Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Map number 2. Shishi with a big lead. Map number 1. Threw it away. The Warden, very flimsy though, very unreliable. Is he going to play more reliable heroes to now? With the Demon Hunter, I do think so. You can play Warden here, but it's even much more so.
Dark Ranger, Beastmaster.
Wow. He's not yeah, we're going to see it in a second here. What is going on with Shishi? All right, WFZ looking pretty good. His very early game I wasn't so convinced by, giving the Warden so much time, but then came back strong.
Yeah.
And
I think Dark Ranger. Wanna bet?
yeah, I mean, Dark Ranger is just straight up better than Beastmaster.
Yeah, Beastmaster is terrible.
You know about the sock puppet strategy? Build Ancient of War early in the Undead space and annoy him all the time with it, and then go creeping with Dark Ranger.
No, I didn't know about that.
So annoying, man.
I remember-
And then fast expansion and mass fairy dragons.
What? Against Undead?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I think it's just gonna go Dark Ranger expansion,
Yeah.
just like Nicker.
But he did that again. Did he do that against Undead? I know he did it against Human.
Yeah, also on Acquire against Undead.
Okay. All right, here we go. Thank you again, Neo, for doing the stream setup here, the production. And Shishi playing no Demon Hunters. Not yet, anyways. Yeah, it has to be Dark Ranger. Beastmaster's just so bad, honestly. On ladder, people play it quite a lot, but, well, honestly, I haven't seen a neutral hero against Undead in forever. You know what he's gonna do if he's really cool? He's gonna go Alchemist.
Yeah, if he wants to lose the game, he's definitely gonna go Alchemist.
Yeah, I know it's bad, but I think it's the coolest hero. Do you have a favorite hero?
Yeah, probably Demon Hunter. I like it.
Ah, how boring.
Yeah, it's boring, but I think it's the best. It's so fun to play.
Dude, mana burn is probably one of the things that annoys me the most.
Yeah, I know.
The most annoying thing is, of course, tanks and masonry
Yeah,
upgrade.
tanks such a pain in the ass.
But mana burn, it's a zero fun mechanic.
Oh, it's very fun when you burn other heroes.
Yeah, screw
try
you,
it.
man.
No, well, except Demon, I really like Dark Ranger as well.
WFZ is producing no more ghouls. This must just be a mistake, right? There's no good reason to do this. What did he buy? Dust and rod? Oh, okay, so he cuts one ghoul to get the dust early.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And Dark Ranger time! What is going on with Shishi, man? Why is he playing so super non-standard?
I told him we were gonna bet, so
Yeah, man, he can really,
yeah.
get a lot out of those 3 beers.
No, but man, maybe
When you see something like this, what does this tell you? Maybe he's like, doesn't have so much practice recently?
just play whatever, have fun. I mean,
Because usually he's known as such a straight-up player.
such a bad start. Like he's gonna use all his munjus for no reason.
And the Shadow Priest there took
Yeah.
too much damage.
No more munjus. That's terrible.
He's gonna start getting skeletons now. DK did steal the first one. No, he didn't. There was a wisp kill, right?
Ghouls coming from the north. They're gonna attack the base, I guess.
6 ghouls though, usually pretty manageable by Dark Ranger plus a couple of Shadow Priests, archers plus the Shadow Priest. What's he gonna try? This is what he was known for back in the day. Super heavy aggression, WFZ. Never going creeping first, but rather go aura first and harass, and then Naga seconds, go. Tech by the Night Elf starting now on the other side.
Late, yeah,
Quite a bit faster.
but that's understandable when you play a neutral hero, because you usually want to have a bit more archer.
Oh, that coil. Split second too late. Of course, the Night Elf can snowball here if he kills enough ghouls, gets enough skeletons. So far, only 1 kill achieved for Shishi.
Losing the Merc with full mana. That's unfortunate.
A player's
For
forces
GCS.
are under attack.
Yeah, seems to be not careful enough. I mean, that thing, of course, is very squishy. Only, what, 240 HP, I think it has?
Yeah, it's very weak.
Undeads don't know. Undeads don't buy mercenaries.
Yeah, don't need it.
Next patch, maybe we can coil mercenaries. What do you think about that? You know,
that
to
would
heal
be
them.
that would be pretty stupid,
balanced,
but,
right?
No, not at all.
Or how about Undeads can heal any hero? You know, you buy Panda, you can heal the Panda.
No.
That would be so broken, man.
Yeah. And that is already pretty broken.
Alright, Archer, making a long trip to the other side of the map, will be able to deny herself. Is she gonna doom the ghoul as well? No. I think she could have just shadow melted, but then maybe the DK comes. Anyways, creeping for both players here. And Dark Ranger gets close to level 3.
And that's a bad item. Okay.
You think so?
Yeah.
He's gonna go Panda second. I think for him it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe Naga second? No?
I usually see Panda with this.
Yeah.
But for the Naga it's also nice.
I remember Moon used to play, but this was a long time ago. Dark Ranger and second Fire Lord and Mass Enchanter 4 push in Undead base. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
It was usually on Turtle Rock, Close Pose or Echo Isle.
Sounds like a fun strat though.
Small map. Because before Undead used to play a lot of ghouls and no fiends. So Dark Ranger was so good against that kind of play.
Naga second now for WFZ. He's really going back to his roots, Ghoul Aggression and Naga. And these archers, man, they're gonna be easy kills. Is there boots on this Naga? No, but still, first one dies quickly, first archer. Second one as well. Using this Berserker would be a hefty loss, but seems like he will be getting away to safety.
Bit sloppy on the micro, bit slow. Should go back as soon as he sees the Naga because he knows he will lose the archers.
Yeah.
They're
And
too
now,
squishy.
until he has Dryads, he's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
He doesn't have many skeletons as well.
Now the goal is to lose nothing, try to lose nothing and make him back.
Yeah.
He's attacking the Naga, it's a pretty good choice actually.
The Dark Ranger with the claws and the level 2 Dark Arrow does decent damage, and of course the Naga can't be healed, so she will have to back
Yeah, Dark Ranger, she's a crazy damage dealer when the game, drags on with claws and stuff. Okay, so lore now being constructed for GCS, and we still don't know Panda or Naga.
A player's forces are under
Probably gonna
attack.
be a Panda, I guess.
Of course, with the Dark Ranger, you kind of have an answer to Frenzy Ghouls, something that the Naga can struggle with a lot.
Expanding.
And then we do see the tier 2 expansion.
So
You might just play 2 base Mass Dryads, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I was about to say. I think Mass Dreads and just try to out macro WFZ.
And you're right, playing the Naga here, I think goes very well with the Dryad approach.
He's probably gonna try to kill the focus down the DK, the heroes mainly, I think.
Now the Naga here is in trouble for the Undead. Almost the Creep Jack, trying to surround with the ghouls, not quite getting it, but this is going to be a death unless he swaps the TP, which he does, saving all of his ghouls. Oh,
yeah.
One is left behind, but the Naga is pretty slow, won't be able to catch
gonna
up.
get the ghoul. Okay. Tier 3? No, we can't go tier 3. Yeah, see, he's upgrading Natural Blessing, I believe. Yeah, Natural Blessing.
Very early.
Yeah.
For having.
Which means doesn't plan
Ancient of
on
War
going
defense,
bears anytime soon.
Yeah.
Bears, sorry, not beers. So yeah, Mass Dreads and probably an Enchanter 4 near the expansion.
How much gold is Nature's Blessing?
I believe it's 150 or 200.
So much!
Yeah.
I really don't know if that's worth it, man.
Yeah, that's totally worth it. It's really good.
You think?
What do you think against is best against Mass Dread as Undead?
Triple hero, fiends, statues.
No Midwagon?
No, Midwagon is unreliable.
But when you face such a situation, it's gonna be like kind of a siege when you push the expansion, no? I think Midwagons are a great addition.
Yeah. I think if you have 2 statues already, because Destroyer really isn't a good choice. I mean, you can dispel the silence, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, if you already have 2 statues, then maybe go Green Wings is good, because A-bombs, not so great against Dryads, can be counted and all. Yeah, Skeletons going in for the harass here, they killed one of the Acolytes.
Yeah,
maybe
one
even 2.
Acolyte, but that's it.
That killed 2 in fact.
And they fed the DK, level 3.
Yeah.
But it gives Josie some time to creep the merc camp of WFZ, so it's pretty good. Let's see what item he gets. Nah, okay.
A bit more tankiness, but yeah, better stuff to be found.
So right now, he's probably going to try to gain even more time, you know, eat and run, harassing a little bit.
Yeah. There should be spirit towers coming up, right? No spirit towers for the Undead, very greedy. And once again, it's gonna force his opponent back here, Shishi.
Yeah, he has no choice, WFZ, he has to go home, otherwise he'll lose too much.
Yeah. He's gonna lose the tomb here, means no statues for a while, but he already has to, so doesn't matter too much. He gets the orb, that was
yeah, he bought the orb just before.
Yeah. And now there's the Lich. Not too many fiends though in this army.
So no tier 3 whatsoever. He's not starting, he's not even considering it. It's maybe now he has enough gold. Or maybe just mass dryads, you know, really a lot of dryads and heal scrolls. Just eat and run, probably.
Yeah.
That's really old style. Night Elf used to play like this a long time ago. Mass dryads. But they got nerfed, I believe.
Yeah, like 6 years ago or something. Even longer, it was like 8 years ago.
They give more XP, right?
Yeah. Reminds that Dryads are too strong.
Yeah, I think Dryads is one of the, if not the best unit in the game.
Really?
Yeah, it's like abolish magic, it's immune to magic, it's slow, anti-air.
Annoying.
Yeah, annoying. That's that's true.
Invul very important here to pick up. Needs to give that to the Naga because she can't get coiled, or to the Lich. Ideally, you want to, of course, have those second and third hero next to each other so you can transfer the Invul for whoever might need it. Now going in. So, whoa, a lot of Ancients of War.
Yeah.
So now Nature's Blessing being really helpful.
He needs them, but otherwise he has no tank. He can't just fight with Dryads.
Well.
So probably Abomination coming soon, or Mid-Wagon, because we see this is Cloud being researched.
And yeah, he's queuing up the A-bomb.
A-bomb, yeah.
Alright, only 2 fiends in this army. These ghouls, if he kites well against them, they should disappear over time. And here we go, going in for the assault. First few ghouls, first one dies, and of course they give skeletons, obviously. And there's no good dispel. He does have the destroyers, but he also would like to have statues.
Pretty good position for Decisive with the Intruder 4 here. Bashing the fiends. That's too bad. I think Panda right now would be, of course, much better than Naga, but...
But he's holding this. He's holding this easy. Yeah. This is a timing push that the Undead needs to win this game. Of course, he doesn't have an expansion himself. By the way, something that we totally didn't mention. This was very early scouted by the Undead, the expansion, but he didn't try to cancel it. So it seems like he
because
thought
he's relying on this timing push.
Yeah, but he could have just cancelled it earlier on.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe he thought that even if he expands, I'll just push with my timing and win right away.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like it's happening right now, because we're talking like 50 food from the Undead against 63 and counting for the Night Elf, and it's 1/1 Dryads. I believe Josie just used 1 scroll already, so not sure if he bought 2 of them. No, he doesn't have scroll anymore. But as long as the game goes, it's
trying
still
to counter expand now.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a long time though.
Yep.
Before he has that.
He's probably gonna be dead before it happens. We'll see.
I think so too. Yeah, one thing of course I say like he could have cancelled the expansion, he scouted early. It's not that easy because the Naga was just purchased by his opponent. But I think he could have just let his own Naga die, like the level 1 Naga, and then the rest of the ghouls in the DK could have just run
it, of course. Yeah, you're right.
And so many Dryads now, Jesus Christ. A-bomb in the front lines, this is where you can see, not so great. He's gonna get out like maybe 5 attacks, not even.
No more coil, and no TP by the way, so
yeah.
He just has to slow all the units.
Yeah, this is pretty game over. Unless he, for some reason, gives him enough time, hangs back long enough for this expo to come up, because one thing about Dryads is they're horrible at dealing with towers.
Yeah.
So if you can fortify this with, let's say, 3 spirit towers or maybe 2.
The only way I see Josie losing this game is if he stays to tier 2 and doesn't go to tier 3. Because now he really has the time, he has the opportunity to do it. So.
I think if he just is aggressive right now and kills the expo, it's good enough.
Yeah.
And did he scout this with a Wisp? Because the Dryads are running past.
Yeah, I believe it did, or maybe he's just expecting. But man, that's just super trolling. Like 4-5 Enchanter 4. He's like, dude, I'm just watching you. Just go ahead and kill them. It's gonna take like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and the Dryads find the expansion.
Yeah.
there. And it was the only chance for the Undead to come back, and Shishi takes away that chance.
He's really staying on on tier 2. I really don't know why.
I don't think he needs to go tier 3 even, like he can just mass dry it up. Do they have 2 upgrades by now? No,
I mean,
they
if
don't.
the expansion of the Undead was to go up, he would have needed tier 3, but now you're right, doesn't need it anymore.
DK getting caught out here with the double slow.
Yeah, let's not forget there is no TP for WFZ, so WFZ, sorry, so he's actually in a pretty dangerous spot right now because he either win right now or he loses the game.
Shishi doesn't even seem to be taking this too seriously anymore. Floating 1000 gold in between. Not even going for upgrades, even though he easily could. Not taking care of the shop too much with invulns and heal scrolls. Seems like he believes this game's easy win.
Yeah.
And he might not be wrong.
Oh, okay, finally taking tier 3. What about the upgrades? Still 1-1? Yeah, still 1-1. And researching 2-1. Yeah, it's like, okay, you know what? I have like 3-4 Ancient of War. I'm 65 supply. Maybe right now it's time to go tier 3. Better late than never, right?
Exactly. And WZ is looking for some kind of opening. If he gets this Ancient Locker, that is level 3 for his Naga, but doesn't really care. The Dryads won't. The Lich now taking quite a bit of damage. He's keeping his DK far in the back. That's pretty cool. Always regening up with the mana. And of course
now he has a TP, by the way, so he can stay a bit here and try to kill some Dryads before TPing out.
double level up here. 4 and 3.
Yeah.
The Fiends don't have damage upgrades, but they still can do a pretty good job. Oh, the DK in trouble. Forced into a TP here possibly soon. Gets away to safety in the backline. And he's starting to lose a lot of Dryads now. The focus fire is pretty strong.
Which means a lot of experience for the Undead 3 heroes.
Exactly. One volley is almost enough for these Dryads. And is this maybe a way back? Dark Angel needs to be careful. Of course, she does have the TP. Moonwell Juice will be there in time. And he has 2 A-bombs again. Did we call this too early? He has
I don't think we did. I think he's just toying, but I think he still got this game.
Alright. A-bombs. He's gonna lose one here. That's a lot of experience for the Knife. Oh, the Naga in trouble. But he's over here. She didn't get staffed far. He might be able to die this, but she still has the invul. And he's killing more and more Dryads.
GCS, what are you doing?
I can't believe he's staying in this fight. He had like 75 supplied Dryads, but now it's 59.
That's just Dryads. That and the Ancient of War, they're still on the back line. They're not on the front.
Yeah, right. He could have just waited for the Ancient of War. They're coming in now, but it's pretty late. 2 borrowed Fiends, 3 borrowed Fiends here.
That's why
earlier TP out here to save those Fiends.
Choice. Yeah.
I'm borrowing now. More and more Dryads, of course, are still streaming in. More than 1,000 gold for the Night Elf. But
where's the shop, by the way?
The Lich is about to be level 3, though. The DK is, well, not really level 5. Getting focused now is the Death Knight. He finally wants him out of his base. Stop killing my stuff.
Right now. Okay, that's...
And the Fiends down here.
Finally happening.
Oh, the Fiends. I don't think they make it in time.
Oh, one is still here. Okay. But no shop, which means no dust for the Night of players. So
and there is the late game Meat Wagon edition.
Yeah. Pretty useless right now, but... Dude, what's going on in this game? Why did GCS lose so many units for...
he could have just waited for his Ancients of War and wouldn't have been forced to take such a bad fight. Maybe he thought the game was just easily over. And if the gold mines run out here, and we're on 1 base versus 1 base again, this is the Undead in the lead. But still, it's going to be a long time till that's the case. The Night Elf can go to like 80 supply pretty quickly again. And does he have Master Bears now? Adept training only
Adept
now
just
in the
started right now. Okay.
Alright, the Naga is gonna hit level 4 here almost for the Undead.
Meta Pendant is really good for TK.
Yeah, really nice. He's key here. He doesn't really use the coils too offensively, but the heal is crucial. Also the statues, of course, the regen being constantly provided.
66 supply for the Undead, which means he almost lost nothing.
Statues are pretty OP, right?
Huh?
Statues are pretty OP, right?
No, they're okay.
They're okay?
Yeah.
Really?
Worms are OP.
They're pretty good.
Especially
And this-
120s.
Disease Cloud is really kicking in here. You can see all these Dryads hurt. Of course, he doesn't have Reju yet. About to change though, and the Moon Juice was looking very bad.
Now the Undead is ahead in supply.
Yeah, and Shishi really shouldn't fight now. Like, he's gonna have a lot of bears in like 3 minutes maybe. And I don't think he wants to fight, he just wants to force the Undead back.
Yep.
But this is a good timing window for WFZ. The Ancient of Wars are coming from the main. This is very nice that he didn't forget about them.
WFZ is not stupid, he knows it's just a trick, you know.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with
Dryad's
like
building
6
damage
Dryads?
is lull.
Yeah, and
his
that's
cat-
good because you can kill the Enchanter Fort because they're...
You think he should, if he goes for the tree, it's not fast enough. Kills the first Ancient of War, and if these Dryads dive to kill this Meat Wagon, they're gonna die even faster with the Focus Fire.
Yep.
It's only one Meat Wagon so far.
And still no
Pretty
bears,
far forward
man.
position. This is again gonna be so many Dryad kills, man. He might be turning this game around right here.
Yep.
Again, he's not waiting here for his Ancients of War. The Naga in trouble. Does she have info? Yes, she does. Also, great her healing potion picked up earlier in the middle from the marketplace. Emon Destroyer up in the air. Gonna be focused out pretty quickly, but these Dryads, man, they're just dying like flies.
Yep.
We have the heal scroll coming in, level 4 already on the second hero for the Undead. He even saves this one with the Burrow. There is no dust, remember, and no lab to reveal. Saves this one as well, almost actually dies. I think he's winning this. The Naga now, though, the weakness has been discovered by the Night Elf. This Naga can't be getting coiled.
I think Josie still got this game, but man, he really played around too long.
This is far from over, I think. If he was counter-expanding behind this, the Undead, then this would be very
Finally,
nice.
first fork lightning
These
from
bears, man.
Josie's Naga. Oh my god,
three
the Naga,
bears,
the
the
Naga
Naga as
staff.
well.
Okay,
Healing potion.
being used.
But how does he deal with these heroes? What does he do about the Undead heroes? Level 5 now on the DK. This Naga needs to be so careful now. The DK does have only one more coil left, however. Another nice
And
burrow.
still no dust of appearance.
What a big mistake. Shishi, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah, he was...
he is...
Both games he was ahead, and both
Yeah.
games he just
Jesus
throwing it away.
Christ. 67 supply for the Undead. Shishi has 54 only. Quite a bit of money, though, to be spending this. Ancients of War are busy producing. He should have a third Ancient of Lore, by the way.
Yeah, you're right. Or maybe Enchant of Wind.
Yeah. Chims would have been nice, but I mean, Chims would take forever.
Well,
Or would they? I don't know.
He
Bears
had,
now.
he had the window.
The heroes are so strong now that the bears are just getting focused out so quickly. Level 4 on this Lich Man. DK has 2 more
Yeah,
coils.
right now
the Naga is in
it's
trouble.
really bad
The
for-
Naga for Shishi needs to be careful. Could be getting focused right here. Why doesn't he do it? He does it right now.
One
And
coil.
oh, nice
Nice
dodge.
dodge.
Well done with the staff. But he just needs to keep walking away from the Ancient of War. He kills everything else. Even the Wheat Wagon will survive. I can't believe this. WFZ.
That's the problem when you play Dark Ranger. Even when it's level 6, like the ultimate is pretty good, but it's not good enough to
Yeah.
beat that kind of army. It's not like
And the
you
thing
know,
is-
Demon Hunter or Warden.
He just has no hero kill potential with his army.
Yeah.
Even though he has the Naga, she's just not strong enough.
He has 1,000 gold, man. Josie, what are you doing?
Oh
Have you
man.
been drinking?
I think this is the biggest throw we've seen so far this tournament.
Do you think it's like,
Can't believe
meh?
it.
You know, it's I don't care.
I don't think he's like not caring about this game. Statues, by the way, are both dry. They have been healing so much. Expansions coming up over
Yeah,
here
they've been-
halfway
they've
through.
been doing the job, I guess.
He doesn't have that many drives anymore. We can go for an easy run by.
Counter expansion for WFZ, but I think he doesn't even need it anymore. He's just gonna push and finish right now.
About 600 gold left in the mains.
So shall we expect a bear mirror pretty soon?
I do believe so. Well, but with how silly Shishi is playing today, maybe he's gonna play, I don't know, Pit
Yeah.
Lord first.
Pit Lord, Mass Fairy Dragons.
Yeah, exactly.
Players' forces are
What a turnaround. Very well played by WFZ, but boy, was he given a gift.
Yeah,
Bomb in
he
the
was
front
offered the
line.
gift and he just took it 2 times. I mean, why not?
Maybe it's his birthday today, I don't know.
Could be.
Wands of Illusion, trying to do as much as he can. These burrows are pretty good, I say that, as this one is a little too late. Nice silence here to prevent the coil. On the DK, he's going back into Dryas now. He doesn't know, do I want bears, do I want Dryas? He's
Yeah.
switching back and forth, and I think at this point, there's nothing that would help him. It's too late, these heroes are too crazy. It's about to be 5-5-4.
Yeah, nothing to worry about for DK. Has Invo, he has TP.
Yeah.
He
And
can
even if
still
you
kill 1 or 2 units before
Oh,
TPing
the
out.
Dark Ranger, is she gonna die? Yes,
Yeah,
she
she
will!
And that should be it for Josie. He really threw it. I mean, I mean, it was all good, but then he wasted so much time during the mid part of the game.
Yeah. Huh. I thought he was just gonna be able to, you know, spam Dryads and win that way, but you were right, he should have transitioned sooner.
Well, Dryads are good until, like...
If the heroes get high level,
Yeah,
they're just so bad.
They're bad, they're weak.
And now going for Mercenaries, like 20 minutes into this game, and the Naga needs to be careful all the time.
Well, it's just...
Mana-wise, we do have...
It's just for you, man. Muddy, the Mud Golem.
Yeah! Well, the few times we've seen in this tournament...
Unfortunately, Muddy is not gonna be enough
I
this
don't
time.
think he slowed the Fiend. He did his job, okay? He did his job. And this is unrecoverable. This is over.
Yeah.
Losing more and more bears. He contemplating his silliness, maybe. Why did I do that? What's going on? Coil, Nova, where's the Fog Lightning? Give us a triple.
No mana on the Naga, but still, it's a dead hero.
5 heroes, even before she dies. Level 6 ultimate, maybe? He doesn't have the mana. That would have been fantastic. GG.
Oh my, what a
WFZ
throw.
wins
What a
this.
throw.
Throw Shishi.
Yeah. Maybe he's been placing some bets, Shishi. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Don't get your panties wet, guys. All right. WFZ moves on. He will be playing against TH in the upper bracket. In the lower bracket, it's going to be Rudan versus Shishi.